In this business, when one shot is all you've got, you really don't have time to worry about things like that. You never want to compromise an image. You never want to compromise anything.
So we at SanDisk are uncompromising, as you can see, in all of our standards, our internal testing capabilities, and that translates into a product that's perfect for that uncompromising professional photographer.
Well, I suppose it's extreme when you're, you have the doors off a helicopter and your feet are out on the skids and you're doing vertical turns from 3,000 feet down to 1,500 feet, and you're in the rotor of the Santa Lucias, and you're trying to make sure that you're composing something and staying in the helicopter at the same time. I guess so, but it's not Mount Everest either.
Yeah, the Extreme Pro, that's why it's called Extreme. We want to make sure that anybody that's going to the top of Mount Everest, or they're going underwater to film that underwater shot, that they're going to know that the SanDisk product's going to hold up for them.
Basically, at that point, speed and reliability really come into play there. If I'm able to take my image, download my image very quickly to my computer, edit it and get it out of there, I win the battle of getting my image out first.
So what makes our controller tick so fast is, again, from the design standpoint, we've looked at our 4th generation controller that's in the Extreme Pro product line and determined what it needs to be able to move data faster, and also to be more power efficient as well, because that's very important in terms of camera battery life. So we again look at the holistic approach as to how we can produce a better product.
Speed is very important. It may not be applicable for other fashion photographers, but I shoot a lot of movement. My work overall, in general, I like movement. I like high energy. It comes back to my life. I like high energy in general. I need fast cameras and I need fast cards so I can capture movement.
So we wanted to be able to meet the demands of the next generation cameras, and so we've looked at ways to improve the host interface speed, which is between the camera and the card itself, and to be able to maintain no bottleneck between the camera and the card. We've maximized that by building 2 channels on the internal architecture, so that when we have this one very high-speed highway of data coming in from the camera's buffer, we're able to manage the throughput and try to keep that data moving as fast as possible through our controller.
You're there to get the shot. You're not there to watch the race. And if something fails, it's all for nothing.
So we do spend quite a lot of money every year, and it's not just money, it's the people. It's thousands of people that go into engineering and designing our next generation flash memory technology. And so it is our next generation flash technology that's currently being built into the Extreme Pro product line. And we're very proud of that technology, and we feel that we've gone quite a bit further than we did with the previous memory technology. And it's going to produce a much better, faster, more reliable product than anybody's seen in the past.
They've been very resilient. You know, I've taken them just about everywhere. I've had them in housings underwater. I've had them hanging out of helicopters over Africa or just here in California. In the summer of the Namib Desert, the Antarctica and the Arctic.
We take our packaging of the products very seriously, and especially in the Extreme Pro product line, we want to make sure that you can drop it, shake it, be able to take that card and put it back in your camera.
Well, it's true. We're pretty convinced that the camera's going to die before any card will.
Having this holistic group of science people and engineering all working together from the ground up, that's how we get our secret sauce in making sure that we achieve the standards in our industry above and beyond where we think they should be. I think that's the SanDisk brand. We've done that from the very beginning. The founders of the company really built in that strong brand, high quality product. It's you know, it's above and beyond the Cadillac of the industry. It's really where we want to be as a company. We don't want to compromise anything, and that's why we design our own controllers, our own memory, and so we can control that and make the highest quality product.
The only cards I've ever used are SanDisk, and so far they've served me well.
We always have the challenge to be the leading edge in the technology, and we're highly competitive in want to make sure that the SanDisk brand really means more than just a name. It's really the quality. We know that without a high quality product, it may mean the lack of food on their plate because they're going to miss that shot.
I mean, a lot of people say that for photography it's their digital life on a card, but for us it's not a digital life. It's our livelihood. If something happens to those images on that card, there is no way to recreate. There are no do-overs with a wedding. We can't go and make it happen again.
We want to make sure that when our products are finished and those professional photographers are using our product, they're always going to know that they can count on us to get their best shots.
Basically, when you're sitting there shooting a shot, you get prepared. You've cleaned your equipment, you've got the best memory cards, you've got what you feel is the best camera. If you prepare yourself, you can get really lucky. If you don't get that shot because your equipment stopped working, or your buffer filled up too fast, or you ran out of memory, or your memory card got beat up in your camera bag, that's bad luck if you've missed that shot. Luck happens. Luck comes to the best prepared.